valid. Except for, I felt a little way about you got a pillow next to you because I am a friend of the show. And it wasn't, in my mind, necessary for me to have my relationship on the state because my my current situation is not a part of the show, or was not a part of the show at the time. So, I get it.
Destiny Payton is under fire once again, and this time it's worse than ever. Carlos King has humiliated her over the reunion drama, and fans can't believe what happened. How did things get so bad? Why is Carlos targeting Destiny? And will she ever be able to escape this public embarrassment? Stay tuned as we break down all the shocking details. Destiny Payton has never been afraid to speak her.
How does it feel to be back on this show?
It feels good most days.
So, what made you want to resume filming?
I felt like my story was unfinished.
Well,
Her
people.
mind. As a former star of Love and Marriage Huntsville, she has faced constant drama and controversy, but this time the situation is on another level. Carlos King, the mastermind behind the show, has completely turned on her, and the result has been a disaster for Destiny. Carlos King is one of the biggest names in reality TV. He is known for producing some of the most dramatic reality shows in history, and he has a reputation for pushing people to their limits. While some call him a genius, others believe he is too controlling and manipulative. Could Destiny be his latest victim? The latest, Love and Marriage. Huntsville reunion was supposed to be a place where the cast could clear the air and talk about their issues. But for Destiny, it turned into a complete nightmare.
Hey, Raindrops. No, you are not seeing an AI. This is not artificial intelligence. Yes, bitch. I got Destiny Payton on Reality with the King. So before we get started, hit the like and subscribe button. And you haven't seen Destiny on this season. So where have you been, baby? And why haven't we seen you on Love and Marriage Huntsville?
Well, you had fired me at the reunion, so you know, you were about to do. Let me stop playing. No, seriously,
We'll get into that. Go ahead. We're gonna have a real conversation. This is not prep. We don't have any pre-interview questions. Go ahead.
Okay, what I will say this is, no, I wasn't fired because I feel like you get a bad rap about firing me, and that's not the truth. The truth of the matter, that's just actually it was contractual issues that had nothing to do with you. And
Carlos King publicly called her out.
Of what it means to Teresa. I think to your point, listen, I think anybody who watches the show can see that Melissa wants to be the top dog, and she has trouble with Teresa constantly winning in the end. And this, I'm gonna tell you, it was the season where Danielle Staub, one of my favorites of all time.
Yes,
it was the season where Danielle Staub, unfortunately, Melissa, like, Teresa told me Melissa getting the tea. Like, well, she did what? And I think in Melissa's mind, she was like, oh, baby, it's going down.
Questioning her behavior, her role on the show, and even her personal struggles. Fans were shocked.
She has trouble with Teresa constantly winning in the end. And this, I'm gonna tell you, it was the season where Danielle Staub, one of my favorites of all time.
Yes,
it was the season where Danielle Staub, unfortunately, Melissa, like, Teresa told me to pull the hair. What I saw was this excitement of Melissa getting the tea. Like, well, she did what? And I think in Melissa's mind, she was like, oh, baby, it's going down.
As Carlos seemed to single her out, making her feel attacked and humiliated. Destiny tried to defend herself, but the damage had already been done. Many believe that Carlos has never liked Destiny, and this reunion was his way of getting rid of her for good. Some sources claim that Carlos sees Destiny as a problem, someone who refuses to follow his rules or play the reality TV game the way he wants. Others think that Carlos might be trying to boost ratings by making Destiny the villain of the show. After all, reality TV thrives on conflict and drama, and making Destiny the target could bring in more viewers. The reunion episode has left fans divided. Some believe that Destiny deserved to be called out, while others feel like she was completely blindsided and set up. Social media exploded with comments, with many fans calling out Carlos for being too harsh. Some people even think this could be the end of Destiny's time on the show. Will she be able to recover from this? Or has Carlos ruined her reality TV career forever? So far, Destiny has remained strong and defiant. While she hasn't said much about the situation, sources close to her reveal that she is furious and feels betrayed by Carlos King. Insiders claim that Destiny is considering exposing the truth about what goes on behind the scenes of Love and Marriage, Huntsville. If she does, it could spell big trouble for Carlos King and the entire show. What's next for Destiny Payton? Will she fight back against Carlos King? Will she leave the show for good? Or will she find a way to turn this humiliation into a victory? One thing is for sure, this story is far from over. Fans are waiting for Destiny's next move, and whatever happens, it's gonna be explosive. Stay tuned for more updates.